What's happening, ghoulies? Thank you guys so much for watching this video as we continue our celebration of the halfway to Halloween season and Spirit Halloween's 40th anniversary by showcasing for you guys our complete collection of Spirit Halloween animatronics so far. So stick around because this is the Voina experience. Welcome back, ghoulies. Hope you guys liked the new intro there for the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you guys like the new intro. I've been wanting to put something new out for a while, and because this is a new season and Spirit's 40th anniversary, I thought now would be a good time to kind of switch it up, make it a little cleaner, a little more professional as we continue on with the Voina experience journey through the ages here. But on to the topic for today. So if you guys follow our channel and watch our videos, you would have seen a while ago, a few weeks ago, we posted a video showing you guys all of our clown animatronics that we have here at TVE. And we had a lot of fun doing that, and we thought that we would continue having some halfway to Halloween fun. We wanted to get out some animatronics, set them up, play with them a little bit, and we figured since it's also Spirit Halloween's 40th anniversary, that we would select our Spirit animatronics specifically to show you guys that we've collected over the years so far. The collection is still continuing to grow. We are excited to see what Spirit brings out this coming season, and we'll be getting some new things and adding to our collection as we go. We're just regular old Joes here at the Voina Experience, so we can't buy everything as it comes out, but we get some things here and there as we can for you guys to enjoy. And we wanted to showcase for you guys all of our Spirit Halloween animatronics. We got about 9 of them. If you guys had seen the video with the clown animatronics, we set up the animatronic, demonstrated it for you, and then at the end we did like a whole big collage of all of the clown animatronics. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do something similar with the Spirit animatronics as I have quite a few of them, and I have just a little bit of space here, ghoulies, and I can't fit all of them inside this room at the same time. I would take them outside to do it, but it's raining right now, and this is the only time I have to film the video. So we're gonna do this in the order that we got the animatronics, starting with our very first one back, I believe it was 2020, with Krampus. So we're gonna get Krampus set up, we're gonna demonstrate them for you guys, and then we're gonna go through the list of all of our animatronics. Like I said, we've got about 9 of them, so here we go. Okay, one thing that I can tell you, ghoulies, is that Krampus is large. Like, even his box is huge. It comes up to my waist. It's ridiculous. Beard gets everywhere. All right, Ghoulies, so this is Krampus, and you can see that he is huge. Krampus was released by Spirit in 2020 for $349. And Ghoulies, this is the animatronic that started it all for us. When I saw this guy, I didn't even get to see him in store because, you know, 2020 was that whole crazy blip period. And I only saw him online. But I was completely impressed with how incredibly huge he looked, his eyes, and just the overall creepiness. In fact, to be completely honest with you, Ghoulies, I had not even seen the Krampus movie when this guy came out. I saw this animatronic and was just completely creeped out. His beard is attached to me. I was completely creeped out by his face, this weird looking mouth that he's got. And we'll do a head to toe before we start the demo, but just his eyes, his mouth, and this weird howling noise that he made, and his body is just, my goodness, this beard. Body is just huge and monstrous under this cloak, and he's got these chains, and it was just a really cool looking animatronic. A bit pricey, but he was the first one we ever got, and it's kind of what started the whole thing. Including his horns, like I said, he's about 7.5 feet tall. He's about 6.5 feet tall without them. And this guy is just huge. Now, well, we're going to get to his demo here in just a minute, but I will point out that this guy, I haven't shown him on the channel very much. Didn't get to like do an official setup with him or anything because he was actually set up in my son's room for the longest time, looking out of our window onto the street. And we put some Christmas lights around him, and it just illuminates him really creepily. And from the windows on the street, he just looks like he's, you know, watching you, and it's very cool. So I really love this animatronic, and he's been standing up there for the longest time. I did feature a short where his motor sounds a little, I don't know, there's a noise. It makes like a screeching, not a screeching noise, but it just makes a noise, like a turning noise or something that his motor makes. If anybody knows how to fix the solution that you hear in this demo, please comment or give me some tips down below. I would love to figure out how to fix them without having to involve getting a whole entire new thing, if possible. But this is Krampus. This beard is just crazy. Let's get to his demo now. We're going to do a head-to-toe shot of him, or a toe-to-head, whichever you want to look at it. And then we will get to his demo, and then we'll keep going, Ghoulies. So let's do the demo of Krampus. So yeah, Ghoulies, I really love this creepy mouth that he's got going on here. I mean, just look at that thing. It is just a creepy looking mouth. Very terrifying. And I also enjoy the quality of the fabric of his cloak. Ghoulies, this is like a serious quality. It's not some flimsy costume fabric. Like, this is a serious fabric. You can see the texture on it there. Like, it is a serious cloak fabric. And it just really makes him look all that much more amazing. And see, guys, he is so huge. I can't even really get a wide enough shot of him because he is just super huge, you guys. Super huge. You know, like his little hoof foot sticking out here at the bottom. I mean, he is just got the whole work. And the chains can be placed however you want. You can put them on there however. I just kind of threw them on there just for the sake of this demo. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that sound, Ghoulies. So that was Krampus, Ghoulies. Easily one of my favorite animatronics. He's just super terrifying and creepy, and his sound effects are amazing, and I totally love him. And Ghoulies, we have had some fun times with Krampus. If you go back on the channel, and I'll throw all the links down to the videos that I mentioned in the channel description. But if you check out the video, or a couple of them actually, we've taken Krampus's head and we put him on a couple of different things in our shorts videos. So I'll link those down there and check them out, because Krampus's head is actually very terrifying. In fact, I think we threw him on Shorty at one point in time, and it like swung back and forth. Very creepy. All right, moving on to the next Spirit Halloween animatronic. All right, Ghoulies, so the next animatronic on our list for today is Shorty the Clown. As we all know, I love killer clowns from outer space, and Shorty was definitely one that we picked up as soon as we could. Now, I know you guys have all seen various videos of Shorty the Clown. He is a fantastic animatronic. I love everything about him. I'm a huge fan of killer clowns, so when I saw the videos for Shorty, I knew that I absolutely had to have him. But funny story with Shorty was that even though he was the second animatronic that we technically purchased, he didn't show up until maybe about 2 weeks before Halloween, so he was actually the third one that arrived at our house. And, you know, Grim actually arrived before Shorty did, but technically we purchased Shorty first. It just took him forever to show up. Produced by Party Time Latex Arts and Crafts Factory and sold by Spirit in the 2021 season, Shorty's about 5 feet tall and retailed for $219.99. So we're gonna get to the demonstration now of Shorty, so you guys can check him out. So Shorty is pretty easy to put together. It takes about maybe 5 or 10 minutes. He does come with 2 different sets of hands, which I have featured here. He has boxing gloves that you can put, or you can put just his regular hands on that he has. And both look really cool and are effective in either display. And his neck piece and head are all attached. And there's his face. Head goes back and forth. Well, evidently Shorty here is having some mechanical issues with his left arm, so I apologize, but both arms are supposed to go up and down like that, just for some reason. I think there's like a spring loose. I'm out to go back in and fix him up for the upcoming Halloween season. So aside from some mechanical issues, I've worn these guys down, Ghoulies. You'll have to understand, I've made several shorts with Shorty and Grim and a bunch of others, so my animatronics are getting a little worn. I am gonna have to get them in for some service, but I still love them, and this is Shorty. All right, Ghoulies, we're moving on now to the next Spirit Halloween animatronic. All right, Ghoulies, so next up on the list is the Jumping Spider from Spirit Halloween. This was produced in 2011 by Techie Toys and has been part of Spirit Halloween ever since. They normally retail for $99.99, but you can generally find them on sale for about $49.99, and there's also coupons and things that you can get. So Jumping Spider has been sort of a regular at Spirit Halloween for many years. So we got him just for that reason. I like jump scares, I like spiders, and Jumping Spider has been around for a long time, so it's only natural that we should have a Jumping Spider. In fact, we gave a brown Jumping Spider away for our 1,000 subscriber milestone here on the channel last October. So Jumping Spider has been around for a while. Very simple to set up, just put some batteries in him and he's ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna get to that right now and show you the Jumping Spider from Spirit Halloween. Black Jumping Spider, you can see you got leaves attached to him here from when we set him up outside. And he is got real fur there. And we will get to his demo. He's battery operated, so you just put some batteries in him, switch him on, and he's ready to go, ghoulies. All right, ghoulies, that was the Jumping Spider from Spirit Halloween. Pretty quick and simple, always a good time. My mailman definitely hates him. Moving on now to your favorite and mine, Grimm. So next up here, ghoulies, is Grimm. Now, Grimm, if you follow our channel, has been quite a celebrity here at the Voina Experience. We have dozens of shorts where we have done various things to Grimm. We've dressed him up, we've done all kinds of fun things to Grimm. Definitely go back and check those out. And because of that, our Grimm has had a little bit of a mechanical issue. In fact, I'm starting to learn as I go through this video that a lot of my animatronics are having some mechanical issues. I guess I just play with them a little too much, ghoulies, my bad. So I'm gonna have to get a lot of these guys fixed up. But yes, Grimm's arm here is seriously damaged. There's a screw that's kind of stuck in there. So if anybody's got any tips, definitely leave them in the comments. I need to get this arm detached so that I can fix it. So during his demo, you might hear a little bit of a cracking noise. That would be his arm cracking as it's trying to move. But otherwise, Grimm is fully functional. He was the last animatronic that we bought in the 2021 season. He was produced by Seasonal Visions International and started at $279.99, but I believe is now at $299.99 on the website. When he originally released his phrase, one of his phrases ended with "Tonight is ours." It has since been changed to "Halloween is ours." Ours is the 2021 model, which still features the phrase "Tonight is ours," so we're very excited about that. But let's get to Grimm's demo so you guys can check him out and take a look and see what he does. So in Grimm's head to toe here, you can see he's just a basic skeleton. He's a full-size 6-foot skeleton. He features servo technology in his head, and he says multiple phrases, and his head moves around in really cool ways, and his eyes light up, his mouth moves, and he's all connected with inside the torso. And you can put any kind of costume that you want on Grimm. He is really awesome. As like I said before, you can see various videos on our channel where we have put various outfits on Grimm to make him look like a lot of different funny characters.
Your host is not here right now. They're busy burying something in the backyard. But we'll have loads of fun while they're gone. The night is young, and I'm ready to party. Are you you tread on this dark night, you don't know who you will run into. Creatures and creepy crawlies lurk out from every shadow. Why, I was just hiding in your closet with the other skeletons. Perhaps we let them all out for some fun. You look like death warmed over, my friend. This is good. Soon there will be enough of us. And we will terrorize the living until we own this night. Are you with me? Tonight is ours.
Alright, ghoulies, you can see why Grim is an instant favorite. He is just a really cool animatronic that has a lot of awesome movement, and his phrases are excellent. And he just looks creepy and fun at the same time. We have a lot of fun with Grim. Alright, so we're going to be moving on now, ghoulies, to our next animatronic here for our Spirit collection. And that would be none other than Little Nestor. Alright, ghoulies, so next up here is Little Nestor. Now, this is the 2021 version. He was originally released in 2014, but they brought him back out again in 2021 at the end of the season, and we snagged him up as soon as he was released. He is currently out of stock, but he is kind of cool. However, I will say the reason why we've never seen an unboxing video of Little Nestor on the channel is because he never really worked right. So I basically only use him as a static prop during the season because his swinging mechanism barely works. His head doesn't turn. He does say the phrases, so I will do a demonstration so you guys can hear his phrases. But otherwise, Little Nestor never really worked, and I just never really got around to getting him fixed. So yet again, another animatronic in our list of malfunctioning spirit animatronics here. This is fun and crazy. We're learning all kinds of new things. But Little Nestor was produced by YJ Toys and Crafts and was released in 2014 and again in 2021 and retailed for $149.99. He's about 2 feet tall. He swings back and forth. His head turns and he says some phrases. And he's really cool. Just ours never really worked right. So here's the demo of Little Nestor. So you can see Little Nestor is basically a straw stuffed pumpkin scarecrow looking animatronic that sits on a swing. And he is attached to a swing control box up there, and there is a control box behind his back. His head's supposed to turn from side to side, his eyes light up, and he says some funny little phrases. But like I said, mine has never really worked. So we're just gonna get to hear his phrases, and that's about it.
Oh, hello there. I'm glad you stopped by. I would ask you for some candy, but right now, I'm really stuck. Hi, won't you play with me? Mother always said it was okay to put on death days. Please stay. My friends will be here soon. And then we can play together forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
So generally, I'm not a huge fan of the swinging props for obvious reasons. I just don't think they work very well. But there was something about Little Nestor that I really liked. I think it was the fact that he says that forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
And ever and ever.
And ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
And ever and ever. And he never, and that just creeps me out. He has that little kid voice. He looks really cool out in the display. I just wish that he worked a little better, but ultimately I was a fan of Little Nestor, and I'm glad that I got him, even though he doesn't work right. Next up on our Spirit Halloween animatronic list is Lord Decanavar. And ghoulies, I really love him, so let's get him out, get him set up, so you can check him out. So next up on our list is none other than Lord Decanavar. Lord Decanavar. What is it? Lord Decanavar. Let's see. Yeah, Lord Decanavar. It's Lord Decanavar. It's Lord Decanavar, ghoulies. Okay. Lord Decanavar is next up on our list, and he was released in 2020 and then again in 2022 as an online-only animatronic for $199.99. We got Lord Decanavar last season when he was released on the website because we saw his video, and I just thought that the way his mouth looked and his phrases and the way he talked was super creepy. Plus, I really wanted a vampire animatronic, so this guy was definitely one that I grabbed as soon as I could, and I love everything about him. I love that he hangs up, and he moves a little bit with his torso, says really creepy phrases, and he's excellent. He's about 5 feet tall, was produced by YJ Toys and Crafts for Spirit Halloween, and let's get to his demo so you guys can take a look and see just how awesome he is. All right, so I don't have a lot of places to hang Decanavar, so I have to hang him here in my living room from the ceiling all the way up there. But you can see, look at his black eyes, and his mouth is really cool, and the way his arms are crossed across his chest, and his wings just look so cool. I love him. He reminds me of Gary Oldman from the Bram Stoker's Dracula movie from the 90s. But he is super awesome. Let's check him out.
Step back. No, wait. Come closer. Much closer. Let me breathe in your blood. I need nourishment. I must feast. And the only blood I smell is yours. You should not have come here. Now I will follow you until you give me what I need. Blood. Come, let me listen to your heartbeat. Oh, so strong, so alive. It will be mine.
All right, ghoulies, so that was Lord Decanavar from Spirit Halloween, one of my personal favorites. Looked like he wasn't quite moving as well as he should. I don't know what's going on with my animatronics, ghoulies. I gotta get him fixed by the season. Next up on our list is Nozzles the Clown. Alright, ghoulies, so our next animatronic is Nozzles the Clown. Nozzles was released last season in 2022, produced by Seasonal Visions International and retailed for $349.99. And ghoulies, I admit, I did not like Nozzles when I first saw his video at the beginning of the season, but after seeing him in stores and watching him spew the fog, I became an instant fan and picked him up at the end of the season at the 50% off closing sale day. Now, I still don't have a fog machine for him yet, but I will have one for him by the beginning of the Halloween season. So his demonstration today, since we're also in the house, I am not going to use any fog on him. So here we go, ghoulies. Here is Nozzles the Clown, 2022 season of Spirit Halloween. Check out his demo. So Nozzles is about 6 feet tall, and he features a sort of toxic sludge style of theme where he lights up green here and spews out fog that looks green and toxic. He says various phrases referring to toxic, and he's got the little radioactive symbol on his shirt. And he's just all around a very cool, creepy, and crazy-haired looking clown. And we are going to activate him now so you guys can check out Nozzles.
Nothing like a little Halloween fog to set the mood. I can't get enough of this stuff. Get a load of this holiday cheer. Careful where you're going. I'm trying to sanitize this place first. When I'm done, nothing's gonna be left living. Oh, it makes your eyes water, don't it? Yeah! Make way for the toxic smog. Pretty soon I'll have this whole block covered. And then I'll say, sweet dreams. I just ooze with Halloween spirit. I also ooze with all kinds of toxic stuff too. But don't worry, it's only lethal in large doses. Why, look at me. I'm a fixture of hell. If anything, this will probably make you live longer.
All right, ghoulies, so that was Nozzles the Clown from the 2022 Spirit Halloween season. Coming up on our list of our Spirit Halloween animatronics is one of my absolute favorite animatronics of all time, Wacky Mole.
Perfect.
All right, ghoulies, so next up is Wacky Mole, one of my favorite animatronics. I love Wacky Mole. I love just everything about him. I love his face, his candy corn teeth. I love his phrases. He just simply entertains me. I always find myself just loving to watch Wacky Mole. I love his costume. There's just, I can't say enough about him. I love Wacky Mole. Created by Seasonal Visions International in 2013 and re-released again in 2021, Wacky Mole runs about $219.99 and is currently available on the Spirit Halloween website. I got Wacky Mole for Christmas this past year, and I have never loved an animatronic more. I put him up, and he's usually in the background of some of my other videos. I've always got him around somewhere. He is black light reactive, so there's just an endless amount of fun that you can have with Wacky Mole. So we are gonna stop bragging about him and get to his demo so you can see exactly how awesome Wacky Mole is. I definitely enjoy the 2021 model a lot better than the 2013 model, specifically because of the shoes. The original one featured like inflatable looking shoes, and I did not like those. I also think that his hands look a little bit better in the newer version than they did in the 2013. And his face is obviously way more intense and wicked and evil looking. And his hair is crazy as always, but I just love Wacky Mole Ghoulie. So here we go, the Wacky Mole demo from Spirit Halloween.
love hitting you bozos with my hammer. You better watch out, or I'm gonna whop you over the head, too. Oh, please, come a little closer. Yeah. Bad Halloween costumes make me crazy. They make me wanna pummel things with my hammer again. I think I'm going crazy again. Step right up, boys and girls. Who's next to get walloped by my hammer? I'll be the first on your block to say, Wacky Mole, club me over the head.
So there you have Wacky Mole, Ghoulies, one of my favorite animatronics. I absolutely love him. I've said it a million times, and I'll say it a million more. I love Wacky Mole. All right, Ghoulies, last up on our list, but certainly not least, we have an animatronic that we got this year during its re-release on the website for 2023, Little Skelly Bones. So next up is Little Skelly Bones, Ghoulies. That's right. We loved Little Skelly Bones, seeing him in the stores last season and in a few other places. He was released in 2022 by Crazy Create, retails for $169.99, and was re-released this past year in 2023 on the website. And as soon as we saw that, we instantly snatched him up because, like I said, seeing him in the stores, he always gave us a good scare, and seeing him in some of the haunts around here, we loved him, and the kids love him. They got little plush toys from Spirit for Christmas. Little Skelly Bones just kind of became part of our lives, so we had to snatch him up immediately. So here he is from 2022 and this year, 2023, Little Skelly Bones. So yeah, we just got him not too long ago, Ghoulies. We did his unboxing video, and that is currently on the channel right now. I've also done a couple of shorts with Little Skelly Bones, so I never took him apart. He was a little tricky to put together, and since he's so small, we just decided to leave him assembled, and that way we can just plug him in and he's ready to go whenever. So here he is, Little Skelly Bones.
3, 2, ready or not, here I come. Da 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 da. Pray for the dead, and the dead will pray for you. You can pray for the dead, but the dead will prey on you. Through the dark woods and into the night. I'm coming for you to give you a fright. Da 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 da.
I just love that jump scare, Ghoulies. Wow! And you know, it kind of is offsetting each time. It's a little bit differently timed with what the phrasing is. So Little Skelly Bones definitely never fails to deliver. I'm hoping to put him out on the porch next to Jumping Spider to give my mailman kind of a double hit. They're going to hate me this season. Well, that about does it for this video, Ghoulies. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss our next video. And until then, I'll catch you later, Ghoulies.